and today we are going to see about one of the most popular financial products. In the last video I have explained you some of the basic financial products which we have all been using in our day-to-day life, like savings deposit, FD, RD and basics of mutual funds. Today we are going to see a little bit more about mutual funds and why is that people choose mutual funds. What are the major reasons why people go for mutual funds? Okay, because most of you who are seeing this might be thinking about, hey, I want to be in stock market. I have always had a thought of getting into stock market for a very long time, but because of lack of time and lack of knowledge, I do not have the courage to actually get into it. And people say that, hey, I don't have any commerce background, I do not have proper finance background and the knowledge to get into stock market. Okay, and that is the reason I have been thinking about it but never executed. And this is the reason why majority of people get into mutual funds, because a lot of benefits that are available, okay, through this mutual fund product is given by so many organizations. So many organizations are running this mutual funds. Some of them are examples would be Franklin Templeton, BlackRock, SBI and so many others as well. Okay, let's see in detail what is a mutual fund and how it is going to benefit us in a day-to-day life. Let's get back to the whiteboard and see what it has. So when it comes to mutual funds, right, okay, put it down. Mutual funds. When it comes to mutual funds, as I told you, a financial organization is the one which actually runs a mutual fund, which is actually owning the mutual fund. Let's take the first step as organization. Okay, as I told you, it could be Franklin Templeton, BlackRock, SBI and so many other mutual funds are there. Okay, organizations are there. And these organizations are taking control of the mutual fund. And they don't have just one mutual fund. They will have multiple mutual funds under them. Okay, one mutual fund, if I have to categorize them, right, one mutual fund may be focused on sectors, like this particular mutual fund is focused on banks. The other one is focused on only IT sector. Okay, sector mutual funds. Some of the mutual funds will be focused on only debt funds. Okay, debt products. And some of the mutual funds will be focused only on stocks and so on. Some will be a mix of debt and stocks. And like that, we have so many mutual funds which can be created, and you will be able to see under each organization, right, you will be able to see multiple mutual funds. Let's take for example only one. Okay, so we have one mutual fund. For example case, we will take only one mutual fund. Okay, under that mutual fund there will be a fund manager who will be assigned to it. Who is a fund manager? Who is a fund manager? A fund manager is an experienced person who is expert with the experience of say 10 years, 20 years, 25, 30 years of experience in that particular field. Assume that this particular mutual fund is focused on sector. Okay, so most likely the organization will assign a fund manager who is experienced in that, who is well versed in that. Okay, and this person who is going to actually take care of a mutual fund, his major job, what are the things that he will be doing is he will be creating a portfolio for us. Okay, a portfolio means what? As I told you, right, this portfolio can be, if it is a sector mutual fund, he will have a portfolio with a selection of IT stocks. Okay, say IT sector, IT stocks. If it's a sector mutual fund focused on banks, okay, he will be selecting banking stocks. Okay, if it's focused on index, he will be selecting stocks corresponding to it. Okay, there are so many categories of mutual funds which we can have, and the fund manager will select that corresponding stocks or financial assets according to it and have it in this portfolio. Okay, so assume that this is a mutual fund having stocks. Okay, stocks plus little bit of debt. Okay, bonds. Okay, let's say bonds, consumer bonds. Okay, so he wants, the main objective of the fund manager is to take care of this portfolio and improve the performance of the portfolio. That's the main objective and function of a fund manager. Okay, so is created, the organization will start looking for funds, capital, okay, to invest in this particular portfolio. And we are here, we are here, okay, and the fund organization will start marketing a little bit on the fund that they have, the mutual fund that they have, okay. And we are looking for public actually who are actually thinking about, hey, I want to invest in stock market, okay, I want to actually invest my money, I have good amount of money, say I can save 5,000 per month, which I can use it for investing in a financial product, okay. But I don't have the knowledge of stock market, I don't have the knowledge on any of the financial products, okay. So, but I have good amount of money. So what the public will do will start investing in mutual funds, okay, in a particular mutual fund portfolio. Say that you have, you can save at least 1,000 per month, okay. So you can invest 1,000 per month, okay, on this mutual fund. The other person might be thinking, hey, I can save 5,000 per month. So the other person would be investing 5,000 per month on a mutual fund. Some may actually can go even more, okay. If you see, right, some of the mutual funds, they allow you to start. Some will start from 500, okay. If you are able to actually have 500, you can actually start investing in a mutual fund. Some may have 1,000 rupees as initial amount, some may have 5,000 as initial amount, okay. In mutual funds, you will be able to see, when you see the description of that particular mutual fund, right, you will be able to see the amount, that is minimum amount that is required to start investing in a mutual fund, okay. But most of them start with 500,000 itself, so no worries on that. So we public who are looking for a financial asset, okay, like looking for investing in stock market, but we don't have the knowledge. Assume that we don't have the knowledge. So what do? You are going to depend on a mutual fund, because the fund manager is going to take care of doing the analysis, okay, doing all the analysis on the stocks and choosing the right stocks and putting your money into it. So his job is to actually create the portfolio and choose the stocks and debt bonds in such a way that the performance of the particular mutual fund is improving on a periodic basis. Because his focus is on performance, the organization focuses on performance, because only when it is performing consistently, you will be investing on a consistent basis, otherwise you won't, right? So normally when you are seeing a mutual fund, there are so many mutual funds. What are the major reasons? What are the major things that we see? Hey, if this particular mutual fund is performing very well in the past 5 years, 10 years, and so that you can confidently expect, okay, this mutual fund to perform well in the future, only then you will obviously be investing on it, okay. So the objective of the organization and the fund manager is to make sure that this portfolio is performing well, so that the public will be more interested to invest on it. So on the capital base, right, they are not going to actually get only 1 lakh or 10 lakhs or so. They will be having hundreds of crores, okay, in their assets. People, so many people, hundreds of thousands of people will be investing, okay, their money in mutual funds, and they will be handling hundreds and hundreds of crores. Some of the mutual funds, if you see, they will be having 800 crores, 1,000 crores, 2,000 crores in their assets, asset under management. We will say AUM, asset under management. Okay, so you'll be able to see hundreds of, like thousands of crores being handled by a mutual fund as well. Okay, that's the reason they'll make sure that, of course, there is a regulatory body which is actually looking at the mutual fund, because there are certain rules which the mutual fund has to follow. Okay, because it deals with money. So there are a lot of rules and regulations which is being followed by the organization and the fund manager as well during the process. So that's the reason people feel that, okay, this is a regularized one which is being monitored and which is being very well like assigned a person, experienced person to manage it. So people prefer to go for mutual funds. So what are the major reasons which I said? One is lack of time. Okay, people think that I don't have time to actually analyze stocks, okay, and invest on them. Okay, and second one is lack of knowledge. Okay, not everybody will be very good in stock market. Some people that, hey, I don't have any commerce background or finance background and I don't have knowledge to analyze the companies. Okay, and some people say I don't have time as well. So instead of actually putting my time, okay, why can't I actually give it to someone who already has experience, okay, and who is regularized to buy, who is actually being monitored by a regulatory body or organization, okay, and who is actually managing a portfolio. Okay, that's the main reason people go for mutual funds. So that's the reason. Now, few years back, right, if you see, people used to think, is mutual fund safe and so on. Okay, but now people are very open to actually test those financial products, and of course everything has some risk involved in it. Of course, in the mutual funds itself, you will be able to see, they will say how much risk involved in it and so on. Low risk, medium risk, high risk, all these things will be very well specified in the mutual funds itself. So people are very well trying to open up and explore new financial products for better returns. Okay, this is a small, clear-cut idea about mutual funds. Of course, we have a lot more to it, and which I'm going to come up with in the next upcoming videos. So keep watching, keep learning. Like, continuous learning is crucial, as I always say. Keep learning. All the best. Bye bye.